Sam's envy towards his newborn brother takes an unexpected turn when he discovers that the baby is, in fact, a secret spy on a crucial mission. Bound by necessity, they join forces to thwart a businessman's sinister plan to disrupt the balance of love in the world. Now, let's recap the plot of the 2017 movie The Boss Baby. The story revolves around Tim Templeton, a creative 7-year-old boy who adores spending time with his parents Ted and Janice. His parents work at a renowned company called Publico, which Tim finds fascinating. However, Tim's world changes when his parents announce that they are expecting a new addition to the family, a little brother. Feeling apprehensive that he might not be enough for his parents anymore, Tim remains unaware that his mother is pregnant. Meanwhile, at Baby Corp, numerous babies undergo processing on a conveyor belt where the tickle machine determines their destinies. Babies who laugh are sent to families, while those who don't react are sent to management. One special baby boy is assigned to his own cubicle and given a suit, watch, and briefcase. This baby is none other than the Boss Baby. When Tim's parents bring the Boss Baby home in a taxi, Tim recognizes him as the same baby he saw earlier at Baby Corp. To Tim's astonishment, the Boss Baby confidently marches up to the front door, fully prepared to take charge of the household. He starts issuing orders and keeps Tim's parents busy, leaving Tim feeling neglected and left out. Tim becomes suspicious of the Boss Baby, especially due to his formal attire and briefcase. One night, Tim sneaks into the Boss Baby's room and overhears him speaking like a grown man. Realizing that the Boss Baby can actually talk, Tim confronts him. However, the Boss Baby remains unfazed and even threatens to expose Tim's own secrets. Determined to uncover the truth about the Boss Baby's mission, Tim decides to spy on him during a play date with other baby associates. During the play date, the Boss Baby warns the other babies about Baby Corp's rival company, Publico, and its CEO, Francis, who plans to unveil a new puppy that could be a threat to babies everywhere. Tim manages to record the babies' conversation but is caught in the act by them. As he tries to show the tape to his parents, chaos ensues in the backyard as the Boss Baby and other babies chase after him. Tim cleverly manages to outwit some of the babies, but the chase is still on. As Tim rushes back into the house, chaos erupts, and the adults witness their kids' wild behavior. Tim rushes to his parents' office and finds the Boss Baby sitting in their chair, demanding the tape or else he'll harm Tim's beloved stuffed toy, Lam Lam. A struggle ensues, and accidentally, Lam Lam's head is ripped off. Furious, the Boss Baby threatens Tim, now in his walker, and even considers launching him out the window. Just as this unfolds, Ted and Janice walk in and witness the scene. However, they misunderstand what's happening and assume that Tim is trying to harm his baby brother. Consequently, Tim is grounded. In his frustration, he tosses the tape away in defeat. Later, the Boss Baby enters Tim's room to find him crying and decides it's time to explain his situation to the boy. He hands Tim one of his pacifiers and tells him to suck on it until he gets the answers he needs. The two are then transported to Baby Corp as holographic projections, where they witness the inner workings of the organization. The Boss Baby shares how he climbed the ranks to management and reveals his aspiration to become like the most famous baby, Big Fat Boss Baby, which would grant him his own office and personal party. He also explains the special formula that keeps the babies young and prevents them from aging. When Big Boss Baby pressures him for results, the Boss Baby panics and snaps himself and Tim back to reality. He explains that if he doesn't succeed in his mission to bring down Publico, he will be fired and forced to live with the Templeton family forever. Reluctantly, Tim agrees to help the Boss Baby, but his motivation is mainly to have him leave as soon as possible. The two boys put on an act for their parents, pretending to love each other and play together while secretly teaming up to gather information about a new puppy being unveiled at Publico. During Bring Your Kid to Work Day at Publico, Tim has the opportunity to spend time with his parents but chooses to stay with the Boss Baby to search for the new puppy. To sneak past security, Tim disguises himself as a puppy and they manage to retrieve a file on the new puppy. However, they must replace it with another file, and unfortunately, the Boss Baby drools on the replacement, triggering an alarm. The file they thought was the new puppy turns out to be a fake. They soon find themselves caught by Eugene, dressed as the Publico mascot, who takes them to meet Francis, the mastermind behind the evil plan. Francis reveals himself to be the grown-up super-colossal Big Fat Boss Baby, seeking revenge against Baby Corp. He plans to create the Forever Puppy, an eternal cute puppy that would steal all the attention away from babies. To achieve this, he needs a special formula that Eugene extracts from Tim's backpack. After taking what he needs, Eugene sends the boys away, trusting him as a housekeeper. Ted and Janice head to Las Vegas with Francis to unveil the Forever Puppy. Without the crucial formula, the Boss Baby reverts to behaving like a regular boy. Tim and the Boss Baby devise a plan to escape from Eugene by pretending that the Boss Baby is sick and spewing fake vomit all over him. As the boys flee on Tim's bike, Eugene pursues them on a wagon. In a desperate situation, the Boss Baby contacts Stacy, Jimbo, and the triplets for backup. Together, they manage to help the boys reach the airport while thwarting Eugene's pursuit. However, despite their efforts, the boys miss their flight to Vegas, and tensions rise as they blame each other for the failure. Tim accuses the boss baby of acting like a regular baby when they needed him to be a boss, while the boss baby criticizes Tim for not being able to ride a bike without training wheels. Their argument escalates, with Tim expressing that the boss baby knows nothing about having a real family. Hurt by the exchange, the boss baby decides to abandon Tim, leaving him alone at the airport. After some time, the boss baby realizes his mistake and reaches out to Tim using a conveniently placed phone. They reconcile and decide to team up again to make their way to Vegas, understanding that they need each other's help. The boys track down a group of Elvis impersonators heading to a convention in Vegas, unaware that Eugene is secretly following them. During the flight to Vegas, Tim pretends that he and the boss baby are the captain's children to enjoy special privileges. They engage in a fun playtime activity pretending to be pirates and taking over a ship, marking the first time the boss baby experiences genuine fun. Upon arrival in Las Vegas, they head to the convention center for Francis's big reveal. However, things take a sinister turn when Francis traps Ted, Janice, and a large audience in a heart-shaped cage. Eugene continues his pursuit of the boys as they chase after Francis, who plans to launch the Forever Puppies using a rocket. While Eugene chases the boys through tubes, they manage to outsmart him, and he ends up in a litter box being scratched by cats. Finally catching up to Francis, the boys engage in a showdown, and Francis tries to throw them over the edge. However, they use their pirate game skills to throw Francis into a vat of formula. As a result, the boys save their parents and prevent the puppies from being launched. The boss baby turns back into a normal baby but gets stuck on the rocket. Tim saves his brother by singing something to bring him down. Later, Tim rushes to the vat of formula and gives some to the boss baby, returning him to his normal state. However, Francis also emerges from the vat, transformed back into super colossal big fat boss baby. In a surprising twist, Eugene steps in and gives Francis a pacifier, promising to raise him properly this time. After the adventure, the boys return home, and the boss baby leaves for his promotion. Baby Corp erases all memories of the boss baby's presence from Ted and Janice's minds, but Tim chooses to remember him. Despite the boss baby's successful promotion, both Tim and the boss baby miss each other and feel unfulfilled. Tim writes a heartfelt letter to the boss baby and sends him some of his toys. The boss baby becomes overjoyed and decides to quit his job. He jumps on the conveyor belt and sends himself down on the family chute. Sometime later, the boss baby returns to the family as a regular baby named Theodore Lindsay Templeton. Tim is thrilled to see him, and it seems that the baby remembers him too. The brothers continue to have many adventures together. The story then jumps to the future, where an adult Tim is recounting the entire tale to his daughter, who is about to meet her new baby sister. The daughter peers into the delivery room and greets her baby sister, but to her surprise, the baby rises from her bed wearing a suit. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more interesting movies.